This event safety induction will give you information on Trinity Park policies and procedures. All trade stewards, contractors, trade stand staff, exhibitors and competitors are required to take this induction before setting up or dismantling the Suffolk Show. Please ensure contractors and members of staff are made aware of the following. A security pod is positioned just inside Gate 1 off the roundabout. When accessing the showground, you will need to report to the security team, where checks will confirm that you have completed this induction and you have the correct pass and right to access the site. If your visit does not require your vehicle to enter the showground, you will be asked to park in the Ipswich Road car park. On show day, you should follow the roadside signs based on the pass you have been issued with. It is not the intention of this induction to be a comprehensive guide to health and safety, nor does it embrace every known hazard or contingency associated with work being carried out at Trinity Park. It remains the responsibility of contractors and businesses to comply with acts, regulations and other statutory provisions that are relevant to their work, and to seek their own competent health and safety advice during the show. At the show, you can expect up to 90,000 people across the 2 days. Livestock and animals will be moving around the site throughout the day through dedicated traffic routes, along with a limited number of event and service vehicles. Within livestock and equine parking areas, you should be aware that vehicles may have to enter and leave the site outside of the restricted times imposed within the showground. At the SAA, we are very proud of our nearly 400 volunteer stewards who will assist permanent staff with site management and event supervision throughout the Suffolk Show event. We would ask that you are always respectful to our team. Build-up for the show takes place from mid-April, finishing on the last Tuesday in May every year. Security will be on site from 6 a.m. on the third Monday in May, leaving site at 8 a.m. on the first Monday in June. In the week preceding the show, the SAA main office will be open Monday to Saturday, 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. We ask that anyone bringing agricultural vehicles or large vehicles to site plans to arrive by 7 p.m. on Bank Holiday Monday. Plan unloading operations to do the minimum damage to the showground surface, particularly when operating tracked machines. Once clear of the public, it is anticipated the showground will be open for vehicle movement shortly after 7 p.m. on Thursday until midnight. Friday, immediately following the showground will be open from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. Please note the SAA main office will be open at 8:30 a.m. and closes at 12 midday. Over the weekend following the show, access will be via Gate 1 and controlled by security contractors. We would ask that if you have large displays requiring plant, lifting equipment, or the loading of vehicles and/or equipment onto lorries, you consider breaking down on Friday. Vehicle passes will be sent prior to the show, with additional passes available to purchase ahead of the show. Please make sure you display your pass ahead of arrival, ensuring it remains visible in the vehicle at all times. The information on the pass must be completed, including your telephone number, stand, and the vehicle registration. Only vehicles with the correct pass can remain on the showground. Vehicles used for setting up or displaying TSV passes must be removed from the showground during the show. It remains your responsibility to ensure that the vehicle is secure and the keys must not be left in the vehicle at any time. Only vehicles displaying an SV pass are authorised to move within the open showground. Those with these passes are reminded to keep vehicle movements to a minimum. It is a legal requirement to provide risk assessments with the method statements for all aspects of your work. These must be specific to the Suffolk Show and should be submitted to the SAA team in advance of the event. If you are a show steward, your senior steward will share specific risk information with you during the show briefing. Further information can be found at www.hse.gov.uk/risk. Due to the nature of the activities undertaken at the Suffolk Show, the event falls under the CDM regulations. These are the same as the regulations enforced for construction projects. Full compliance is your responsibility. Further information can be found at www.hse.gov.uk/construction/CDM. Wearing high-vis when walking around the showground during setup and breakdown is a requirement. You should not enter site unless you have a suitable high-vis. If you have arrived at the showground without high-vis, you'll be asked to remain in the car park, where you can ask for a member of your team with high-vis to meet you, or you can purchase a high-vis before entering the site. Machinery and plant is mobile on site during setup and breakdown, so it remains important that you are always aware of your surroundings. Your risk assessment will identify if any PPE is required beyond high-vis clothing for your activities while on the showground. Do not use mobile phones when driving on site. The use of mobile phones when driving or operating machinery is not permitted, and plant must be stationary with the handbrake on before responding to show radios. Be aware of your surroundings when on the phone walking around the showground. Working at height should only be undertaken where it cannot be avoided and should only be done if it is properly planned and safe to do so. You must assess the risks and take measures to ensure falls are prevented. Use proper access equipment as identified in your own risk assessment and safe working procedure. Trinity Park operates a breaking ground policy designed to keep you safe. You should check service maps and always scan the ground before breaking ground. The showground has hazards such as underground high voltage electrical surfaces, water and sewage. If you need to break ground and this occurs within 2 meters of an identified power cable or water pipe, you will need to get a permit from the show office before you start work. If staff or stewards suspect you have not followed our breaking ground policy or have not undertaken a suitable risk assessment with an appropriate safe system of work in place, you will be required to stop. Any damage to the showground infrastructure will be recovered from those responsible. Only our appointed contractors are authorised to work on site electrical installations. The show electricians can undertake CAT and Jenny scanning for you. There is a charge for this service payable directly to the contractor. It is your responsibility to log all near misses, accidents and incidents. Accident books are located in the show office. During the show, stewards carry an accident form and can process accident information with you. If you receive medical attention, a medical report will be made during the show in addition to this. You must report the accident to a steward or the show office as soon as possible. Before commencing work on an area, it is your responsibility to ensure that you are familiar with the fire safety procedures and equipment locations. Do not tackle any fire yourself unless it is safe to do so and you are familiar with using a fire extinguisher. On discovering a fire or hearing a fire alarm, you must leave the area, encouraging those around you to do the same. Do not waste time. During the show, call the show operations room. If they do not answer, and at all other times, call 999. Follow staff, stewards, and security evacuation instructions and do not return to the area until instructed to do so by the show control team. Stewards with radios should move to channel 1 to wait instruction for the show operations room. While driving on site, a strict speed limit of 10 miles per hour is in operation. You should reduce this in busy areas, ensuring you can always stop safely and quickly. You must comply with the request of staff, stewards and security staff. Keep your vehicle movements to a minimum and, where possible, leave vehicles in the car parking areas. Ensure your vehicle does not obstruct traffic routes. Access is required at all times. Always display your vehicle pass with your personal details including name, telephone number and registration. Passes are not transferable and please report any suspicious behaviour to area steward or security. Where passes are misused, we reserve the right to revoke them and expel the vehicle from the showground. Do not park on junctions or corners. Be cautious of designated crossing points and observe one-way systems when in operation. Pedestrians and animals have the right of way at all times. Our team have worked hard to ensure our showground looks at its best for the show. Please avoid damaging the grass. Following wet weather, repeated or tight turns can cause damage to the surface and create trip hazards. When passing parked vehicles, avoid driving on grass. There's a risk that you may damage surface infrastructure, including power cables and water pipes. Be alert to suspicious behaviour or packages before and during the show. Report any concerns to Trinity Park staff, stewards or security. This must then be reported to the show operations room. Vehicles that are not forming part of your stand must be removed from the showground and parked in a car park. Always turn engines off and remove the keys from the vehicle. Where possible, keep drivers' doors locked. Report suspicious vehicles or suspicious vehicle movements immediately. Only vehicles displaying SV passes can move within the showground between 7:30 AM and before 7 PM on show days. Hostile vehicle mitigation will be in place during the show. Ensure your staff have the right to work at the show and that all necessary checks have been completed. Please help us keep the site safe and clean. If you come across any litter, please pick it up and put it in one of the waste bins provided. Never store combustible items, such as empty cardboard boxes, close to structures, entrances or walkways. We expect all contractors and stand holders to behave responsibly on site and remove any waste generated from their activities, ensuring the site is left as it was found. For trade stand inquiries, please visit the SAA office found on Main Avenue. For incidents and emergencies, during build-up and breakdown, please contact the SAA office. During the show, please contact the show operations room by contacting your nearest steward with a radio on channel 1. Thank you for your time and we wish you a wonderful and safe Suffolk show.